guys, Will here with W.T.F car reviews, and today we're reviewing the all-new 2026 GMC Canyon AT4.
And a big thanks to Jordan and the rest of the management and staff here at Rivard Buick and GMC in Tampa, Florida for helping make this review possible. I'll leave a link to our inventory below, and if you're looking for a new car, SUV, or truck in the Tampa area, I would definitely recommend checking these guys out. And as for Jordan.
And for those of you guys who don't know, the Canyon started off as GMC's compact pickup truck back in 2004. Moving up to the midsize segment for its second generation in 2011, and sticking to it through the third generation that you see here with us since 2023. For 2026, the Canyon adds a new Coastal Dune paint color, factory lift kit for the AT4X, which brings along Multimatic Jounce control dampers, and available black badges which come standard on the Denali Black Edition and Nightfall Edition. The 2026 Canyon adds a Nightfall Essential package available for all trims outside of the AT4X, with the optional 18-inch wheels now in gloss black instead of matte. Outside of the AEV edition, the 2026 Canyon is available in 4 trim levels, all mate GMC's 310 horsepower, 430 pound-foot of torque, 2.7-liter turbo 4-cylinder to an 8-speed automatic transmission ranging from the $39,000 elevation up to the top $58,000 AT4X, with the AEV edition being about $10,000 above the AT4X and the regular AT4 that you see here with a base price of $45,400. What else do we get for that money? Let's jump right in. So a bold paint color here, it's called Desert Sun. Reminds me a little bit of a taxi cab yellow, but it matches with these black accents very nicely. We have a premium package here for $1,300, which gives us leather seats, which are heated and ventilated. I consider that just about a must-have feature. And the Desert Sun paint color, I believe, is $425. Let's just take a quick look at this window sticker. So we are exact. So $495 for the Desert Sun premium package for $1,400. You guys can pause, take a look at all the standard features available. But back to the front styling, we get some aluminum contrast in the black grille, red GMC badging, which I kind of wish was blacked out here, but AT4 has the red accent, so the red badging does blend in a little better, at least on the AT4. We get some LED fog lights down below, red recovery hooks and skid plates, and the trim piece surrounding the red recovery hooks, which appears to be a skid plate. It's just plastic, but in my opinion, looks really, really good. We don't get a forward-facing camera here. We are sitting towards the lower end of the Canyon lineup, but for the lower end, it is surprisingly loaded. I also really like the shape of this truck. Just like the Colorado from Chevy that we just reviewed in this channel, the fender flares look really good. For the 2027 Silverado and Sierra from GM's lineup, I kind of wish they copy this body style a little bit. The wheel and tire setup though, which is the reason you're going for the AT4 over the Elevation, well, not the only reason, one of many reasons, are these black and silver contrasted 18-inch wheels with a 6-lug pattern wrapped in Goodyear Wrangler Territory all-terrain tires. Dimensions are 265/65 R18. Pretty large brake caliper too for a mid-size pickup truck. Red GMC center cap, some plastic cladding for the wheel well area. No running boards, you can add those in the aftermarket for a couple $100, but for the mid-size pickup truck segment, it's not too difficult getting in and out. AT4 badge in the lower left part of the door, smart access for the driver and a front passenger. Black contrasted mirrors, black window trim and pillars with blind spot monitoring on the glass. I'll take a step back, hopefully you guys can pick up the side profile on this 2026 Canyon AT4. With the same rear wheel and tire setup, the only difference is a smaller brake caliper. The gas cap is pushed to open with easy fill, and you can throw 87 octane fuel here, but I'd recommend sticking to premium. We get leaf springs back here too. Hopefully you can pick up the suspension setup. Even with the leaf springs, this is a surprisingly good ride quality for the pickup truck segment. We get the bumper step, making it super easy getting in and out of the bed. We get LED taillights, it appears like. Does not appear to be LED for the turn signal, but the reverse light and outer ring does appear to be LED. Red GMC badge, Canyon underneath it. Backup camera, AT4. Shout out Rivard Buick GMC in Brandon, Florida for helping make this review possible. Trailer hitch, I believe this truck can tow 7,700 pounds. So towards the top of the mid-size segment, we get full rear parking sensing. The tailgate is damped. Very well damped with a cool design for the top of it. No bed liner, we do get a lined tailgate, which also has a lockable storage area, which does not appear to be fully waterproof, but if you saw the storm that we just had for the last couple hours, you wouldn't necessarily knock it for the couple drops that you see in there. We get an AC outlet in here too, to 400 watt. No bed lighting, we get 2 sets of tie downs in each corner, and Nice surprised amount of trash in this truck as well. But we'll take a squat back here, take a quick look at the exhaust tip. And speaking of the exhaust tip, let's fire up this 2.7 liter Turbo Max turbocharged 4-cylinder engine and hear how she sounds. All right, guys, that was the sound of the 2.7 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine sold by GMC, and it sounds okay, cranking out 310 horsepower, 430 pound-feet of torque, made it to an 8-speed automatic transmission, sending the power to the rear or all 4 wheels with a full and part-time 4-wheel drive system. You can expect the mid-6 seconds 0 to 60 times, so plenty of performance. Solid on fuel, getting almost 20 combined miles per gallon with a very comfortable interior that you'll see in 1 second. But we'll walk around this 2026 Canyon one more time. Let's take a step inside and see what we get with probably the best value mid-size pickup truck on the road today, under $50,000. Up top, just hard plastic, so I am going to knock them for that at this price point. Some type of soft material would be very appreciated, but that's about it when it comes to complaints with this interior. We get some carbon flare beneath it, soft leather, and a gushy soft leather armrest, leather stitching for your knee will often hit with this brown contrast, aluminum door handle, 2-person memory seats, lock and unlock, 4-window auto one touch for the down function, and auto one touch for the way back up for the driver. A little bit of additional storage, a cup holder, you'll fit a 6-inch sub in this pocket. No running board, unfortunately, or grab handle to get us in and out, but it's not that high off the ground. One thing I want to show you guys though, 1,549 pounds of payload. That's like 150 pounds more compared to the Ram Rebel we just reviewed on this channel for the 1500 segment. And compared to the luxury trims from the 1500 Sierra, like the Denali, this is a higher payload. So you're getting some serious capability here with the AT4 specific seats with the premium package. They're leather, perforated, heated, and ventilated. Lumbar control, you can recline, drop, lift, and slide the front seats. But taking a step inside, we can really check it out. So foot on the brake, engine start, stop, and everything fires right to life. So just like the hard plastic on the door panel, we get the same thing for the dashboard, but again, that's it when it comes to complaints. We get a thick leather steering wheel, basically just like the Buick Enclave Avenir we just reviewed in this channel, the rubberized horn area, the horn loud and aggressive. We'll do a window check. We don't get dual panes, but it's a pretty thick single pane of glass. Cruise control, forward collision alert, voice command, songs, heated steering wheel, volume and skip, and our infotainment adjustments. Right now we're looking at our Google Maps display, alternate to our advanced safety features screen with a 160 mile-an-hour speedometer, tach going to about 5,700 RPM, alternate one more time to a digital speedo, and our tach with our gauges in this screen as well. My personal favorite would be to leave it at the map. The stocks have a satisfying click. We get auto headlamps, auto high beams, but no auto rain sensing wipers. Tilt and telescoping steering column. The interior lights right over here. Trailer brake controller and aluminum outlining the air vents. You don't get the upgraded audio system here, unfortunately, but for a base system, it is surprisingly good. We get our 11-inch touchscreen, also Google's latest display, unbelievable response and resolution. Our home screen, let's check it out. You can see everything that we potentially have available. The air down mode, my personal favorite screen to leave it at all times would be the map. We get dual zone automatic front climate control, heated and ventilated seats, hard buttons for all of the climate adjustments, soft leather for the lower part of the dashboard, air vents, you can lower all the windows with a click of a button, auto engine start stop we can disable for the purpose of this review, hazards, lane keep assist, and our auxiliary switches. Wireless phone charging pad, USB A and C ports, soft leather for your knee will often hit, 4-wheel drive controller, we get 2 high, 4 high, 4 low, and 4 auto with our drive mode selector in the center. Our drive modes include off-road, normal, tow haul, terrain, and right back to normal. So we'll leave it normal for the duration of this review. The gear selector controlling the 8-speed automatic transmission, guidance lines and trajectory with a really high resolution backup camera, and we get our different trajectory and an over-the-top trailer hitch view. Electronic parking brake, you'll fit 24, possibly 32 ounce bottles in the cup holders, nice area for a phone or mug handles. Very, very limited area for stuff to fall out of your pocket and land in the Bermuda Triangle death trap of cars. Very soft armrest, nice brown contrast stitching. You'll fit 3 or 4 iPhones in this center area and about 5 or 6 2-liter bottles of soda. Very spacious. The Glove box is not damped or lined felt. You'll fit about 20 license plates, should be able to fit 2 pairs of shoes, about 5, maybe 6 Harry Potter books. We get an auto-dimming rear view mirror, but it's not frameless. Nice material for the headliner, and the interior lights appear to be LED. That's about it though, guys, for the front seat at least. This 2026 GMC Canyon AT4. Let's take a step out back, see how much space is offered back here, as well as the overall quality of the materials. I'll move these floor mats out of the way, lift the headrest. Materials up front were hard plastic up top, so to be expected it continues, but everything else continues too, with the leather stitching in the center and armrest. Leather for your knee will often hit, aluminum door handle, and you'll fit a big gulp in the lower cup holder. The second row seats are still perforated with the same color contrast as we had up front. We can lift the seats up, which is never easy to do with one hand, but we figured it out with our fix-a-flat, a little bit of additional storage underneath it, dropping right back down. I'm a little bit over 6 feet tall, sitting behind my seat settings. Oops, almost slipped. And I still have about 2-3 inches of knee room, headroom, about 1.5 inches of it. So if you're under 6'4", 6'5", you should be able to fit behind your seat settings in a 2026 Canyon. It is a mid-size pickup. If you really need to fit full-size people comfortably in the back seat, upgrade to a Silverado. But again, you can fit 6 foot, 6'2" people back here, and they'll be perfectly fine, which is not something that you can necessarily say about the new Tacomas. We get mat pockets behind both the front seats, air vents, that's appreciated, USB-A and C port, cup holders, center cubby back here is large, comfortable place to rest your arm. You'll fit 24-ounce bottles. The interior lights appear to be LED. We get grab handles for both sides, but neither of them come with a hook. That's about it though, guys, for the inside and outside of the 2026 GMC Canyon AT4. It is a really nice truck, starting around $45,000 and with this premium package after destination still sitting under $50,000. And I've seen a decent amount of discounts on these. I wouldn't be surprised if you could pick this up for around $45,000, $46,000 out the door. It's going to take some skillful negotiation, of course, and for that money you are getting a lot of vehicle for it. Performance-wise, let's take this 2026 GMC Canyon AT4 out for a drive and see what it's got. All right, guys, now just about seeing everything we need to see with the inside and outside of the all-new 2026 GMC Canyon AT4. Let's take it out for a drive and see what it's got. My first impressions, though, the steering feels really good. On center, sharp and direct with good weight behind it, too. It's a little bit of a long rack. You turn the wheel a lot to get this vehicle to change the directions, but still fundamentally no complaints with this steering system. Throttle response feels good, the 2.7, although it makes a little bit less horsepower compared to the 2.5 out of the mid-size 3-row SUVs from GM's lineup. It has a better throttle response. I mean, it has almost 100 or more than 100 more foot-pounds of torque compared to the 2.5. And you can tell from your foot. The ride quality is also fantastic. Responsive, good torque. Low end is really strong. Partial throttle, this 2.7 is a huge improvement compared to the outgoing V6. Foot to the floor, you're getting about the same 0 to 60 time. We try one out off the line. We threw it into 4-wheel drive auto because it's been raining. I don't want to waste these tires. But off the line, on the gas, boost. Wow, it's quick. This thing is very quick. Numbers wise, it's very close to the old V6, but the process of the power delivery feels so much better. Huge bumps and just rides over it like nothing. Let's see how it is with the transition into mud and dirt after a rainstorm. I mean, no, it's not an AT4X, but for $10,000 less, it is surprisingly close. Boost kicks in so quickly, and we'll hit this huge bump faster than we should. Really good. Lean into it about halfway. So strong, like very good powertrain matched with this pickup truck. My complaint with this powertrain is that it's the only one available. Sure, it's good, but could you imagine if the 5.3 V8 from Chevy's lineup was available here as an option? The 5.3 V8 gets the Silverado to 60 in 6.1 seconds. That's already about half a second quicker than what we're sitting in here. considering the 6.1 seconds in the Silverado, I wouldn't be surprised if this would be 0 to 60 in under 5.5 seconds with the 5.3, which would make it basically as quick as the Silverado would be with the 6.2. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think, but Chevy or GM, all you guys, please make the 5.3 available in the Colorado, the Canyon, throw it into the Traverse, Acadia, and Enclave 2 as an available option. I don't see why not. It won't hurt to have it as an available option. We can take a step out here into this multiple lane highway, open her up a little bit more, see what she's really got on the gas. I mean, yeah, this thing flies. All that garbage that was in the bed of the truck is flying out right now. And at highway speeds, listen, with these all-terrain tires compared to the max traction mud terrains that you would get from the AT4X, this is a significantly quieter highway ride. Brakes feel very good. I thought I was about to go there, but I'm decided to change my mind. I'll go behind him instead. Real world turning radius is sharp. Open her up again. Yeah. I mean, the transmission doesn't shift super quickly, but it shifts more than quick enough. Yeah, sure, if this had a more snappy transmission, I could see 0 to 60 potentially being under 6 seconds. So the transmission, it could be quicker, but as a result, I'm sure that's why we're towing 7,700 pounds here, because the transmission isn't going to be quite as overstressed. Overall, guys, if you're looking for the best balance between off-road capability, comfort, and features while still having a strong payload capacity and towing almost 8,000 pounds, this being under $50,000 is an unbelievable value. You're getting 1,500 levels of towing and payload, essentially. You're getting 1,500 levels of 0 to 60 performance. The options and features that you have here are comparable to a Sierra AT4 with the premium package. A Sierra AT4 with the premium will probably run you well over $70,000, at least on the sticker, while having a very similar payload and towing capacity. Sure, you don't have the V8. Like I said, I don't love that. I do wish we had the V8 as an available option. But either way, under $50,000, considering the numbers, considering the comfort, and considering the features that we have here, I would 1,000% recommend checking out the 2026 Canyon AT4, and I would 100% recommend checking it out with the $1,400 premium package, giving us these heated and ventilated leather seats. And a big thanks to Jordan and the rest of the management and staff here at Rivard Buick and GMC in Tampa, Florida for helping make this review possible. I'll leave a link to your inventory below, and if you're looking for a new car, SUV, or truck in the Tampa Bay area, I would definitely recommend checking these guys out. And as for Jordan, and a huge thanks to all you guys for watching. I had a great time making this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. You guys know the channel is just not possible without you, and I really appreciate the constant support. But again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Leave a like too. It really helps me out the YouTube algorithm. That's how these videos get promoted to new people. Leave a comment. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. Leave a comment. Let me know any specific cars, SUVs, or trucks you want to see reviewed on this channel, and I'll definitely try getting those videos for you ASAP. But other than that, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope all of you have a great day.